Hello everyone. So today we are discussing another application related to the electric potential. Today we are assuming that charge is placed over the spherical cell. So a spherical cell, as we know that it have some type of radius and the charge is having along the radius of this one. So charge is placed somewhere here. It is uniformly charged cell. It is uniformly charged cell. So we will calculate the potential at 3 points. First point will be outside the sphere. So you can assume the point P here, which is outside. Second point we can assume here at the surface. Second point we can assume at the surface. And last third point we can assume inside the sphere, inside the spherical cell. So first we will calculate the point P. So we can assume that the distance is r here. And here we will see that we will take the distance r and we also take the distance later on r here. So these are the 3 points where we are going to calculate the electric potential at the surfaces. So in first case we will notice that what will be the electric potential outside. So electric potential outside. So V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. It will be total charge divided by the distance. So we know that this formula is for the point charge also. So here also that spherical cell at the point r, which is very far away, the point P is very far away, the distance r. So that spherical cell behave as a point charge, or you can say the charge is concentrated over the center here also. So earlier in the previous videos we have discussed about these things, said that when the charge is concentrated over the center or the charge is concentrated over a particular point, then the formula for the electric potential will be remain as it is. For the second case, at the surface, then the surface our r, the distance will be equal to the radius. In that case the distance r is greater to the radius. So in this case we know the formula for the electric potential is V upon 4 pi epsilon naught total charge divided by the distance. But here the distance will become a r distance. So both formula work for the radius. If the radius is this one, we can replace with this one also. So electric potential at the surface will be this one. So 3, then the third case will be inside spherical cell. Inside spherical cell is electric field 0. We have discussed in first chapter. Inside any body, inside any metal sphere, the electric field is 0. If electric field is 0, then W, work done is 0. If work done is 0 from bringing a charge from that surface to inside this one, so that work done is 0. So work done is 0, then we can say that the electric potential inside a sphere will be total charge divided by the radius of spherical cell. So whatever potential will as the surface, it will work as entire surface inside the sphere. Due to this, no work done inside the sphere, so it will remain as it is. It is scalar quantity, we know that. Now after seeing all these things, we can represent this overall graphical representation. Graphically we can give the relation with electric potential and r, the distance. So graphically what will be the relation? If we assume that in that case particularly that inside a sphere or any body, it cannot sphere as it is, so radius is r. So what will our electric potential? So till that surface it will remain as it is. Till that surface it will be V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught total charge divided by the radius of a spherical cell or any body distance उस surface तक. After that what will happen? It have some curved relation with it. What is that curved relation? It will be 1 upon r proportional to the V. So there the proportionality will work as this one also. So that is our relation, graphical relation of electric potential. So inside there electric potential remains constant and outside it will vary by following the V directly proportional 1 upon r square. So these all are the applications which we have discussed in electric potential of a system of charge, starting from electric dipole. Then we considered the three cases on this: equatorial, axial, and any arbitrary point theta. After that we have done the charged ring, just earlier video, and today we have done the spherical stand. So now the electric potential topic is over. We have calculated all system of charge and single charge cases. Thank you very much for joining us.